Alright. Now you, Captain Grizzly.
So will you bring me Laura's head? Or do I have to sleep with one eye open tonight?
I refuse to do your dirty work, Ethel.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well. Guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
Yeah. Drop your disguise, Ethel. I've been looking forward to another chance to kick your ass.
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
No, not at all.
Ah, not so fast, Petal. You wouldn't hurt a pregnant woman, would you? Little Vanra was so very tasty. I'd hate for her to go to waste.
Fucking monster.
Petal, she'll thank me for it. Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train.
How about no?
Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make.
How about no?
Or what? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever.
Really?
A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
I don't fucking think so. And her minions are up and about. Well, time for them to die. And Asterion. Half his health in one go. Not bad. And that's one already dead. Well, these guys are vicious as fuck. And 2 stabs on this guy should do it. And Owlbear. And that's one dead. And that one's almost dead.
Another day, another fight.
Owlbear damage going nuts. Alright, this guy's dead. This one's taking heavy damage. And one more swing. Done.
I was hoping she'd found some remote point to rot in. Breathe deep and move.
She probably ran off to the basement. She's got access to a cave down there. With all these mushrooms up here, there has to be a way into her base up here. Oh, illusory wall. No switch or anything needed. That's good. And there's more traps.
Don't touch me.
Asterion, you know what to do.
How free
This looks to lead somewhere important. It's easy for Asterion to get through. Huh, there is an enchantment on the door to make it cast vicious mockery on me if I try to get through. Seems to have failed, though. What's this lever for?
That's curious.
Ah, a shortcut back out. Right where I thought there was one.
You dare challenge Grizzly, captain of the Blushing Mermaid?
Yes, I would dare challenge you, and I'm going to rip that mask off you and set you free.
Let's kill it and stop it. For Auntie, let's
Okay, non-lethal toggled from the start. Go over the Mask of Vengeance from a range right away. Then I'm gonna cast Silence over there. Ooh, crit that guy and put him down instantly. And hold person. Yep. One down, one held. One succeeding their wisdom save. Nice. Okay, that's 2 KO, both with crits. But that one bled out. Shit. Okay, they've been knocked out. Take that guy's mask to... And taking his mask to set him free got him killed. Okay, so now we know that taking the mask does that. Okay. So we're not going to be taking masks from them anymore. We're gonna wait until Ethel dies, and then the mask will simply stop working. Okay. She's been knocked out now.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Far too many traps in here. Although I guess it's on par with her previous base of operations. That place was obnoxious with them too. Alright.
Let's keep to the shadows.
The hag herself is probably going to be in here. Best we head in slowly and carefully. Don't want to alert her too quickly. I'm not seeing her in here just yet, but she could just be invisible. She loves using that trick. Oh. We've been spotted, but the encounter hasn't started. Okay, she's definitely using invisibility. In which case... Scroll of Sea invisibility. And then rush in and start the encounter. Only got a 55% chance of hitting. Well, I did just save. So...
Hope this ends well.
What did you... Stay down, Vanra! Oh.
That's it. Cough her up, you bitch.
No! Stay down! Ah! You cost me a fresh young hand. I'm going to paint the wall with your guts, you little shit stain.
Good luck. Yep. Go running off for your mother. We'll take care of this bitch. Have him focus on getting rid of these. The sooner these spores are gone, the better. Because that's exactly how she's going to resurrect herself. Can't let that shit happen. Misty Step. And a backstab. She's turned invisible and placed an illusion of herself. Used to that trick. can see invisibility. These ones are moving and looking feral, but this one is calm and sitting still. So we know that's the real one.
Bloody clever clogs.
Oh! This is the real one. Alright then. Let's get rid of this one real quick, shall we? Do I have a potion that can do it faster? Actually, these things are weak to fire damage, aren't they? Nah, they don't have any weaknesses. Alright then, what would be a good spell to get rid of that thing? Or I could just, throw the smoke powder bomb. That did more than my bow. And I'm gonna conjure a fire elemental. Have that elemental go ham on this thing. And shield. And now Asterian's gonna come over here and backstab. Oh. Fine then, I'll get a bite in. Okay, that mushroom burned down. One more hit. And the mushroom's gone. Oh, spike growth should limit her options. That got rid of another fake. Cinder burst. That's another fake down. Another spike growth down here. Another copy caught, which means that has to be the real one.
Let's turn someone inside out.
You okay, Vanra? Your mother sent me looking for you. Too scared to speak, including to me. And I can't blame her in the slightest. And now this hag is officially dead. Ring of Feywild sparks. While your Sorcerous Tides of Chaos feature is active, you'll always trigger Wild Magic Surge when casting spells. Ugh. Not very useful to me, but something to keep in mind if I ever decide to play with wild magic, which... yeah, I don't see myself ever actually doing, so fuck that. That ring is just gonna get sold. Well, now I should go down and see if the barkeep has their memories restored. Bosson?
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
Yeah, I saved the captain from the hag.
And I didn't lift a finger to save her. It was like I was stuck in a fog. My mind addled from every direction. All I could hear was a voice telling me the captain was safe and well upstairs. Gives me the willies just thinking about it. Captain said you're one of us now. So, far as I'm concerned, you're part of the crew, mate. Welcome to the Maid.
Thank you.
You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to have killed that hag before. Glad I could finally get rid of her.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here, a token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
Thank you. That's the Duelist Prerogative. Legendary one-handed sword. Elegant Duelists. While your offhand is empty, you score a critical hit when rolling a 19. Moreover, you gain an additional reaction per turn. Damn good. Withering Cut. On hit with a melee weapon, use a reaction to deal additional necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. And Ride the Winds and Gust of Wind from the Amulet of the Wind Rider. Got a very rare and a legendary. It is legendary. And better than Kethric's Warhammer. Dual-wielding legendary weapons. Fuck yeah. Alright, we could use a long rest after all that.
Jahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
I was getting a drink and I almost spat it on my keyboard. I'll let these two handle it.
Falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Yeah, you're also the only one he listens to. Which says a lot, frankly. Ah, really? I've got a few inspiration points.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiglaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
What you're saying is you've learned absolutely nothing, then.
Well, at least you're getting to know him a little better. I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Damn. This party is just a rapidly growing collection of mindless chuckle fucks. 2 levels for Will. Let's see. New Mystic Arcanum. Circle of Death is a nice choice. I think that's what I'll pick. And then for a new general spell, he's only got 2 choices for 5th level. And frankly, with his theming and skill set, Hold Monster is an excellent choice. Let's swap out Arms of Hadar and replace it with Flight, because Flight is always good. And level 12, I get to pick a new spell. Banishment. A new invocation. Let's go with Repelling Blast. And for a new feat, Spell Sniper. And Karlach, time for your 12th level. And your new feat is getting your strength topped out at 19. No idea why I hadn't done that before. But now things are looking good. Alright, we should go and inspect the docks and the warehouses there. Because if Will's father is being kept in the Iron Throne, which is sunk down to the bottom of the sea, not the bottom of the river, then obviously we're going to have to find a way down there from the docks. Submersibles do exist in this setting. Incredibly rare, but they exist. Let's see if Scott has what it takes to pick this open. Not so easily. I'll use one more inspiration before seeing if I can get someone else to. Okay. Oh, shit. We got wargs in here. A lot of wargs. Okay, time to kill them then. Alright. I'm gonna drop another save before I go down there. I get the feeling that's gonna be our way down, but when we get there, things might get dicey. Page after page within this book is covered with diagrams and schematics for a pressurized underwater research facility to be built in Grey Harbor, atop a sunken stone structure of Saravok's Iron Throne headquarters. Yep, this is the place. This will get us down there. Prefabricated parts for our underwater facility delivered from the Gondian foundry look like they'll do the job for completing what I'm referring to as the Iron Throne. To assist in construction, I'm sending you Darkbreaker Antiop, a renegade Umberly mage who specializes in charming and controlling Sahagin. Yep. So they're the one that sent the Sahagin we dealt with on the beach. Which, frankly, those guys weren't so tough, so... A negotiation. Received your note demanding that I double the payment rate for your services as my Sahagin Wrangler. While I appreciate candor in my direct reports, some of your remarks might be regarded as disrespect. I'm going to give you a chance to rethink your position. I'm sure if you think hard, you'll come around to my way of thinking, Lord Gortash. Subaquatic dock. And there's the submarine. Redhammer's journal. Must be the engineer. Blast and curse that Gortash for making this job so juicy I couldn't turn it down. How could I refuse the opportunity to build the cap from those Gondian plans? Making Redhammer's signature improvements as I went along, of course. This was far worse than just a smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on in the throne, and I don't trust these Banites as far as I can kick them. This is all going to end badly. I think I better complete that clockwork escape kayak pronto. Couldn't agree more with that. Schematics for subsurface vessel. Yeah, this is definitely the guy that made the submarine. He did a damn good job of it, considering it looks to be fully functional. Difficult to do in a setting like this. And Redhammer the Divisor.
Oi, what's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
Let's try to deceive him first. I've got plenty of bonuses on that.
No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umberly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way.
Who exactly are the prisoners?
Mostly. Collateral to keep those working in the Steel Watch foundry under control.
Right.
It's an underwater prison. Most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece.
Older Raven Guard is here.
He must be.
If
Agreed.
he is, that's Lord Gortash's business. I don't ask questions.
Well, I need to get to the Iron Throne.
Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
I got extra bonuses on persuasion. So, we need to do something down there that he doesn't need to know about. And I already know you don't exactly trust the guy.
Oh, the Jableeder's on you. Look, I don't want any trouble, but I know old Gortash is up to some mad shit in there. I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them, or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Sounds good to me. Looks like we're headed down to the Iron Throne.